In 2016, the Falcons were the first team to ever lose a Super Bowl in overtime. But unfortunately, that's been the highest point that Matt Ryan and the Falcons have reached during his career, as well as the Falcons' existence, actually. But did the Falcons really miss their Super Bowl window, or do they still have a chance to win it? The Falcons are coming off two disappointing 7-9 seasons under current head coach Dan Quinn, finishing second in the NFC South both years. But the Falcons' window around Matt Ryan seems to be closing, as the Buccaneers have added Tom Brady, as everybody knows, and they are also gunning to win the Super Bowl, leaving the Panthers as the only team in the division not planning on competing this season. The Falcons this offseason added pass rusher Dante Fowler, as well as trading for tight end Hayden Hurst to replace Austin Hooper. Dante Fowler is a solid defensive end who improves their pass rushing a lot and is much better than what they had at the underperforming Vic Beasley. And although they overpaid for Hayden Hurst a little bit, I guess you could argue, even though he was a first-round pick, it's still questionable to trade your second for a tight end like Hurst. But I think Hurst is a really solid tight end, and I don't think he's that much of a downgrade from Hooper. The Falcons went defense with the majority of their picks in the draft, but they did reach to fill a need in the first round with A.J. Terrell at corner. He showed his ability to be beaten by stud receivers in the national championship when Jamar Chase put up 147 and 2 touchdowns on him when he was covering most of the game. But I don't think Terrell's a bad corner, and I think he would have been a good later first or maybe second round pick. I'm not 100% sure where he's projected to go. I think they could have traded back to still get him. I just think you should never reach to fill a need. I don't think that's the best idea when trading down is always an option. But I don't think it's a bad pick player-wise. I think he's a good player. I just don't think he was picked in the right spot, I guess. They really didn't get any better this offseason, and their duo of Matt Ryan and Julio Jones is just getting older every season, and this could really be their last chance to win a ring. The Falcons have tied for the 5th most difficult schedule, but if you look at the season with a positive outlook, you could see an easy 9-7 season and possibly a lot better. But the guy I really haven't mentioned so far, added in the offseason, is former MVP frontrunner and Offensive Player of the Year Todd Gurley. Gurley is a player that nobody really has an accurate prediction on because of the strange injury he has with arthritis in his knee, which is really something that just hasn't happened to a superstar player. But nobody would really be surprised if Gurley all of a sudden goes back and rushes for 1,500 yards, depending on usage, and has a killer Offensive Player of the Year type season. But it also wouldn't surprise me if he gets benched. There's really no accurate prediction of Gurley's season. And the thing with Gurley is, although obviously I don't think you should pay a running back, Gurley was the new Gurley contract, not the old Gurley contract. But the Falcons got him for a good deal, and running backs still add a lot of value. Having a great running back helps your team a lot, obviously. The Saints have Kamara. Henry helped the Titans, which is kind of a different situation. And Damian Williams, who isn't a great running back, but he's a good fit. The running back in the 49ers system, they're all good fits. If Gurley can fit well, he'll be a stud, and that'll really help the team. And then the final guy I have to talk about is Deion Jones. Jones is a guy who could win Defensive Player of the Year if he takes a step up along with the rest of the Falcons defense stepping up. But the problem is, not the problem with him, but the problem with the Falcons in general is they struggle to stay healthy, and that's kind of been their downfall for the past couple seasons. But if they manage to stay healthy, I think they could have a really solid run in the playoffs. And that is why the Falcons are my team that I think is a slight sleeper, but it's hard to sleep on the Falcons because they are one of the more popular teams because of their big name, Julio Falcons. But that is about it for the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.